Hey guys, Buff from GameBat today bringing you a video, and today we are going to be running through the Season 2 roadmap and the blog post. I will link the blog post down below. I'll just be talking through this here today, going through the highlights, but I will link it down below for you in case you want to run through it and you haven't seen it yet over at the CallOfDuty.com website. So, jumping right into it, I think the main thing here I wanted to cover first off is the weapons. So, unfortunately, I'll be honest, I was very disappointed to see that we are not getting the M249 SAW this season. Seems like we'll probably get it at a later date season down the road, but definitely I was pretty pumped for a SAW. But that being said, we do have some very nice options here, one of which I'm actually very pleasantly surprised with. So, jumping into them first right here off the bat, we have the ISO Hemlock Assault Rifle. Now, you may recall the name, the ISO. We had the ISO SMG back in Modern Warfare 2019. This was based on the Brugger and Thumb, or the B&T APC9, I believe it was. Here we have what is the bigger brother of the ISO platform, so I would not be surprised if they end up adding that ISO submachine gun back in at some point. But here, the ISO Hemlock is supposed to be the Brugger and Thumb, or the B&T APC556, and the APC standing for Advanced Police Carbine. So 556, and now they also mention here in the blog post that this will be interchangeable with both 556 and Subsonic 300 Blackout. Now in real life, the APC 556, there are different versions that are interchangeable with 300 Blackout and 300 Whisperer. They chose to go with the 300 Blackout because it's a caliber that's already in the game. Makes more sense. So this will be a really nice addition to the game. It does look similar to kind of like the CZ Bren 2. I know some people were saying, but I think the dead giveaway, you have some of the ergonomic designs here on this weapon, especially the magwell that is not consistent with the Bren. Especially the 300 Blackout interchangeability here. So it sounds like this will be a single platform at least. You'll have an ammo conversion. So this is going to be a first, kind of going back to how it was in Modern Warfare 2019, where you could just put in different ammo. We'll have to see how they do that, if you need to do something different than just the magazine conversion, or if you need to do like a whole receiver, more of a receiver change within the platform itself with maybe like a stock chassis or some sort of upper change. We'll have to see how that works. Now, this will be unlocked free in the Battle Pass for Season 2, the ISO Hemlock, or the Brugger and Thumb at B&T APC556. Next up, we have the KV Broadside Shotgun. This is one we knew was coming. That's going to be part of the cast-off platform, so this is going to be a large platform here in the game. One of the biggest, I think, right next to the M4 platform. The cast-off platform, this is going to be in real life the Veper-12 Shotgun. So the Veper-12 Shotgun, bringing the power of the 12 gauge to the cast-off platform. It's a fast-firing semi-automatic shotgun. Destroys targets at close range with impunity. So this will be a good one. Now, this is again unlocked in the Battle Pass for Season 2. So we'll get both these two weapons in the Battle Pass for Season 2. Next up, you have the katanas. So this one, that they're counting this as a weapon, I'll be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I think the melee weapons in Modern Warfare 2019 were just like a little bit over the top as far as like time to kill. But the katanas will be free in the Battle Pass as well. So we're going to be having 3 weapons in the Battle Pass if you're going to count the melee weapons as a full weapon, which personally I really do not. Next up, the crossbow will be making a return in the marksman rifle category. This is going to be available through one of the in-season events. So you'll unlock this by completing all 7 paths of the Ronin challenges, or purchase via the store bundle. So doesn't look like we'll be unlocking this one via DMZ or anything like that. There'll be what is the Ronin event going on, and by completing all 7 of that, you'll unlock the crossbow. It looks pretty much identical to how it did in Modern Warfare 2019. I'm sure a lot of the bolts and things like that will also be similar. Not a weapon I'm looking forward to. Honestly, something I probably didn't use much in Modern Warfare 2019. I don't even think I unlocked it in 2019, and I probably really won't be working to unlock it much here. But we'll see. It could be actually a really good option here in the game. The next weapon here that's going to be unlocked is the Tempest Turret. So the Tempest Turret, this will be coming in season, so most likely with the mid-season update, which kind of upsets me that they're saving this one for the mid-season, because I've been wanting this in the game for a very, very long time. Tempest Turret is a marksman rifle. This is going to be the Knights Armament Company SR-25, firing that 7.62 by 51mm caliber. So there's a semi-automatic marksman rifle, or an ACC in this case, I believe is what it's going to be based off of. So advanced something carbine is what this one particularly stands for. The Advanced Combat Carbine. So we'll probably be able to make this into a couple different variants when I get my hands on it. And again, just judging by the muzzle device on there and the handguard on this thing, it definitely looks to be a more recent version of the SR-25. So I'm so excited for this weapon. This is a weapon, if you guys have been following me for a long time, you'll remember my conversions of the M4 platform into the SR-25 back in Modern Warfare 2019. So now that we're going to get finally an actual SR-25 from Knights Armament Company in the game, I am pumped. This is most likely going to be, again, part of the M4 platform. Makes sense. So we'll be getting another addition to the M4 platform as well as the cast-off platform with the shotgun. But the SR-25, this is a weapon I'm very, very excited for. And again, this weapon in the ISO, we had no idea these were coming. The saw, like I said, was found in the game files. So this is a nice surprise. I'm really excited to get my hands on this for the SR-25. This is going to be a great weapon. Definitely will be probably one of my main weapons in DMZ for sure as a marksman rifle. So that'll be a lot of fun. Now, backing up here, just run through the blog post quickly without trying to make this video last an eternity. Some of the things here, high level, are for multiplayer. Some things that are coming are ranked play. You're going to get 2 6v6 maps, 2 ground war maps. You're going to also get game modes like Infected, Gun Game, Grind available with the launch. Some of these are in season, some are at launch. And then you'll get 3 modes, additional modes mid-season. For Warzone 2, you get the Ashka Island, obviously, which we've covered here. You get the new modes, new features, and different quality of life updates for Warzone 2 in general. And you get the new Battle Pass store bundles, the 5 new weapons, which we discussed, as well as new DMZ bosses. So running through the actual roadmap here, like we said, Ashka Island for Warzone 2 is the new map. You get the Path of the Ronin challenges, so that's how you unlock the crossbow. Then for points of interest, these are going to be on Ashka Island. You'll get Tusky Castle, you'll get the farms, Port Ashka, and the mode Resurgence available on this Ashka Island map, which will be really nice. New features are the 1v1 Gulag for Warzone 2. New public data heist events, which will be in season. So that sounds like that'll be kind of more so along the lines of some of the challenges we do in DMZ. So that'll be really cool. In season, we're also going to get redeployed drones. So I think that'll be pretty cool. Again, I haven't really been playing too much Warzone at all lately. I've been all over the DMZ grind. I think this will be fine as long as there's like some sort of audio type warning when people are dropping in on you. Remember in the later end of Caldera days there, people were just flying in unannounced and landing on you and killing you, which got really, really annoying. You'll also be getting the Search and Seizure contract, which is going to be a new contract here. The Restore Honor mechanic, which we'll get into here in a little bit. And the Personal Watercraft, which is essentially a jet ski, will be a new vehicle added to Ashka Island and hopefully to Al Mazrah as well. Now for DMZ, this is, again, my main mode. I've been playing this pretty much straight for 2 months. Haven't been doing anything else Warzone related, just DMZ. So Ashka Island will be a new exclusion zone, which this is a pretty big map. We've compared it. We've seen comparisons to Fortune's Keep and Rebirth Island. It is actually a little bit bigger than Fortune's Keep, I believe, or right around the same size based on the geography of the map. A little bit different shape, but just around the same size as Fortune's Keep. You're going to be getting the new boss, which is the Bomb Maker, will be the challenge here, the boss available for Ashka Island. So if you look at Al Mazrah, you have the Chemist, you'll have the Bomb Maker on Ashka Island, and then in Building 21, you have Velikan. Now, you also have the new weapons case, new missions, and a new faction being the Crown faction, which if you've purchased the game, you'll get the Crown faction. So this seems to be like the British faction here. So you get challenges unlocked for that, which will come with its own missions and rewards as well. And then if we move over to things available in multiplayer, like we talked about, ranked play is coming, as well as new raid episode at the mid-season update. So not much information on that, except that it'll continue, obviously, where that one left off. Multiplayer maps, we have Dome, which is the 6v6. We've seen this as part of Al Mazrah already, so this shouldn't really be anything special. You get the museum map coming back. I actually like this map, but again, we've seen it in the beta. You're going to have the airport as a battle map, as well as the observatory. So these are all not new maps at all. We've seen all of these locations before and played on them, which is a little bit, I would say, actually very disappointing that we don't actually have new content here for the multiplayer side of things. New modes, like we said, Infected Gun Game, Grind, and then Drop Zone will be coming mid-season. All or Nothing will be coming mid-season, and One in the Chamber also coming mid-season. We already went over the weapons here at the start, but for new operators, we're going to get Ronin, who's based on Tu Lam in real life. He was a Green Beret operator in real life, and he'll be coming with what looks like his blueprint for his M4 in real life, so similar to what we saw in Modern Warfare 2019. We have new skins for different operators available as well, new packs, all of that. So this will launch on February 15th. Now, some really cool things here about the season. Before we wrap this video up, I think I did definitely notice some good skins here throughout the season, but we have a lot of things here. Like, Ashka Island looks like a great map. It's definitely dreary. You're going to have Resurgence mode there. You definitely get some good skins that I can see in some of the key art here within the game that look more along the lines of Milsim, but we're really going to need to wait and get hands-on with the season to see kind of what these look like, because you don't really get any good glimpses of more grounded, realistic skins. A lot of these we're seeing are pretty much from the back, not really great front-on shots. But one thing here, starting with a new public event, the Data Heist. So this is going to be in season for Resurgence, apparently. Intel is power, so this is going to be a new contract, especially during Data Heist. New exclusive public event on Ashka Island. During the second circle collapse, 3 uplink stations will come online around the map, allowing players to download critical intel from them in exchange for valuable in-match rewards. So squads can hack into and stand near the uplink station and gain intel and face resistance from Shadow Company combatants. That'll be AI guarding these locations. So download progress can vary in speeds. Successfully completed the contract rewards cash, random piece of technical equipment. Squads that visit 2 or 3 uplink stations successfully download their intel will receive increased rewards such as random kill streaks or even advanced UAV. So that's pretty interesting. You'll be fighting Shadow Company though, so it seems like it's probably going to be making a lot of noise for sure. Like we said, for Warzone, redeployed balloons are back as redeployed drones, so we'll have to see how that is. I think that'll play fine if they balance it right. New combatant in season for in Resurgence mode, particularly on Ashka Island, it sounds like, and I'm sure we'll see a lot of this in DMZ, is a melee type Shadow Company AI, which basically has a pistol and a large knife or katana on him. And he'll be kind of being able the rusher mode, so he'll be rushing at you, which sounds honestly horrible, but we'll have to see how it plays. As long as you're ready to shoot him, I guess it won't be too bad, but we'll have to see how that goes. Discover the secrets of Ashka Island. We have some really good grounded tactical skins for Ronin here, which I'd like to see. I don't see a repeat of his skin from 2019, but I do see the base skin appears to be really, really good for him, so I'm definitely excited for that. That'll be really nice to see as well. Now, the Bomb Maker for the weapons cache on Ashka Island. So the Bomb Maker, the new boss here for Ashka Island, the one who rules over Ashka Island knows how operators will infiltrate the exclusion zone and will be more than prepared to defend his domain by any means necessary. The Bomb Maker's location is currently unknown, but operators will be able to find him somewhere on Ashka Island. He holds the new weapon case for Season 2, which contains all new permanent reward for operators who flaunt within and outside of DMZ mode. So, no, Al Mazrah and Building 21's weapon case will remain the same in Season 2. Be sure to grab those 2 extracted all 13 for rewards. So the same thing here, just as we see with Building 21 and Al Mazrah, you'll get permanent rewards, probably a skin and maybe some blueprints and things like that by doing the weapons case extractions over on Ashka Island, which is going to be pretty cool. New POIs here in Al Mazrah. So they're actually adding Afghan, that part of Afghan, to the map. So that original Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer map, they're adding in here. We've seen that, at least parts of it, without the plane crash there. So they're adding it in full. That'll be added to Ashka Island with the crash plane and everything like that. I would expect this to come as a 6v6 map at some point as well. Hopefully, so that'll be good because we definitely need more 6v6 multiplayer maps for sure. Other things here, Our ranked play, like we said, I have never played ranked play. I'm sure it'll be cool. I will probably check it out at some point, but definitely not the biggest thing on my radar right now. And like I said, for Ronin has his M4, his tactical skins. There's definitely some good tactical skins here for, I believe, Connor is his name. Looks pretty good. So there's definitely some good-looking skins here in what I'm assuming is a battle pass. We don't really see anything probably from the store bundles, which I really would like to be able to see what some of those are going to end up being, because I think we definitely need more store bundles and more things in the battle pass this time around. We talked about different multiplayer modes as well already, like grind, different hardcore is coming back also, which would be pretty good. Definitely some tactical skins in some of these images on the blog post, so check those out. I'll throw some of them up here, but hardcore making a return, that'll be really good. And then we have the raid episode. So Honor Grab was just the beginning. Price Far and Gaz will be back later in Season 2, so most likely the halfway point at Reloaded. With Episode 2 of the Raid, continuation from Modern Warfare 2's campaign. Prepare the squad for whatever gauntlet is ahead. That means find an unlikely allies to help you tie up loose ends. So we'll have to see kind of what happens with this one. It doesn't really give us any information about the Raid episode, but I'm assuming we're going to probably come across Alex here at some point. Now, some other things are the Path of Ronin challenges. It looks like we're getting some return operators here from potentially at least some skins from Modern Warfare 2. I forgot the operator's name. Not Golem, but one of the other operators from the SAS faction. It looks similar to his skin available here, so that'll probably be a Battle Pass item or maybe a skin reward from this this Ronin challenge. You also have the 5 new weapons of the Battle Pass, which we already went over. I'm definitely only looking, really primarily just focused on the SR-25, which means I'm going to have to wait till March, which is kind of torture for me, unfortunately. And then we'll have, obviously, the Tier 100 skins, things like that, Prestige, new rank ups, and that's pretty much the bulk of it here for Modern Warfare Season 2 roadmap. That's all we have right now. I'm sure we'll get more information down the road, but I'd say off the bat, really the thing I'm looking forward to is the weapons. I think other than that, I'm relatively a little bit disappointed overall with the season. Let me know your thoughts down below. What do you think of Season 2 Reload, or Season 2 and Season 2 Reloaded? I think the biggest takeaway here for me is the SR-25. Really looking forward to that. However, in the Oscar Island map, I think it'll be really good, fresh for Resurgence and DMZ. Looks like there's some good-looking skins and operators here in the blog post that we can see. Other than that, I think definitely with the multiplayer side of things, very, very disappointing with the map selection. They haven't brought anything over from single player yet, which is kind of odd. We have so many locations in single player, just turn those into 6v6 maps, because we definitely need content in multiplayer. So that's definitely disappointing. Have to wait and see what they do with this, especially with Season 2 Reloaded and down the road in Season 3, which is, you know, it seems like an awful long time to wait to see what they do with the multiplayer side of things. I'm also a little bit disappointed with the crossbow and the katanas here as weapons. I feel like definitely the katanas shouldn't really be counted as a weapon. I'd rather have 5 primary platform weapons added in. And the crossbow and katanas really, to me, don't count as that. But that's just me personally, just because I really won't be using them. But I would have rather seen some more main platform weapons added into the game, like the saw and other things. Especially with this new platform and receiver system, they can add so many weapons here. So I would just like to see them add as many weapons as they can for content, as many maps as they can, repurpose things from single player, and all of that. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're enjoying the content, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Till next time, this is Buffner Gaming with the Season 2 roadmap. Semi-disappointing, but we got the SR-25, so it's a big win in my book. Till next time, Buffner Gaming, out.